Hey, 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 welcome back to the JJ's Declutter podcast. I'm Julie.
And I'm Janis, and today we're tackling a room that might be small, but it sure packs a punch when it comes to clutter and chaos: the laundry room.
Oh my gosh, yes. The laundry room is one of those spaces that somehow becomes the catch-all for everything. You've got detergent bottles, stain removers, random socks, the socks that have lost their partners, lint everywhere, and probably a collection of things that don't even belong in there. It's like the Bermuda Triangle of the home. Things go in and just disappear. Plus, it's a room that we use constantly, but rarely actually clean or organize. So today we're going to walk you through how to transform your laundry room from chaos to clean. And we're keeping it simple and doable.
Exactly. We're going to break this down into small, doable doses so you can tackle the space without it taking over your entire day. Whether you have a dedicated laundry room, a closet with stacked units, or just a corner in your basement, these strategies will work for you. So grab a trash bag, maybe a laundry basket for relocating items, and let's dive in.
Before we get into the how-to, let's talk about why the laundry room deserves some attention. This is a high traffic, high function space that impacts your daily life more than you might realize. When your laundry room is cluttered and disorganized, doing laundry becomes more stressful than it needs to be. You can't find the stain remover when you need it. You're knocking over bottles trying to reach the detergent, and that pile of unmatched socks is just mocking you from the corner.
Right. And here's the thing: laundry is nobody's favorite chore. So if the space where you do laundry is chaotic and unpleasant, you're even less likely to stay on top of it. But when your laundry room is clean, organized, and functional, the whole process becomes smoother. You can find what you need, you have space to work, and honestly, it just feels better to be in there. Plus, a clean laundry room prevents issues like mold, mildew, and that musty smell that can develop when things get neglected. Um, so, this isn't just about aesthetics, it's about making a necessary task easier and protecting your home.
So, all right. Step one, we're going to declutter first. And this should sound familiar by now because you have to declutter before you clean. Start by pulling everything out that doesn't belong in the laundry room. This includes random tools, shoes, sports equipment, anything that's been dumped in there because you didn't know where else to put it. Get all of that out and relocated to where it actually belongs. Then, then look at your laundry supplies. Check the expiration dates on stain removers and cleaning products because, yes, they do expire. Consolidate any duplicates. If you have 3 half-empty bottles of the same detergent, combine them. Toss your empty bottles that you've been meaning to recycle for 6 months.
And here's a big one: deal with the orphan socks. Have a collection of single socks waiting for their partners to magically reappear. Give yourself permission to let those go if they've been waiting more than a few months. Either toss them or repurpose them as cleaning rags. Same goes for any clothing that's been sitting in the laundry room for ages. If it's been there that long, you're probably not going to deal with it. Either wash it, donate it, or toss it, but make decisions and clear it out. The goal here is to get down to only the items that actually belong in your laundry room and that you actually use.
Absolutely. So now let's tackle those machines. Your washer and dryer need cleaning too. For front load washers, that rubber seal around the door is a mold and mildew magnet. Pull it back, wipe it down with a mixture of water and vinegar or a bleach solution. While you're at it, run a cleaning cycle on your washer. Most machines have a self clean cycle, the newer ones anyway, or you can just run an empty hot water cycle with 2 cups of white vinegar. This removes detergent buildup, mildew, and odors. Don't forget to clean the detergent dispenser drawer. That thing gets so gunky. Pull it out if possible and scrub it in the sink.
For your dryer, the lint trap is obvious, but how often do you actually clean the lint trap housing? Pull out that lint screen and use a vacuum hose attachment or a dryer vent brush to clean out the cavity where it sits. Lint builds up in there and it's actually a fire hazard. So this is an important maintenance, not just cosmetic cleaning. Now, the other thing about that lint trap housing is that if you use the dryer sheets, that chemical on there, it can actually start to coat the the housing, and you need to rinse that off in the sink. And if the water doesn't go through, you kind of need to get a toothbrush and wash that off too, or else the air isn't flowing through it properly. Also, check your dryer vent hose, the tube that goes from your dryer to the outside. If it's clogged with lint, your dryer won't work efficiently, and again, it's a fire risk. You can buy a dryer vent cleaning kit or hire someone to do it annually. Then wipe down the outside of both machines, including the top and sides. Those surfaces collect dust and detergent drips.
They sure do. So now it's time to tackle surfaces and storage. So this is step 3. We're going to do the counters, shelves, and any storage areas. If you have a counter or a folding surface, clear it completely and give it a good wipe down. These surfaces tend to collect lint, spilled detergent, and general grime. For shelves where you store supplies, you want to take everything off one shelf at a time and wipe down that shelf and then put back only what you're going to be keeping. So use bins or baskets to corral small items like stain sticks, dryer sheets, clothespins, things like that. Label them if you want the extra level of organization. But honestly, clear containers work great because you can see what's inside at a glance. And so can the other people that live in your home.
If you have cabinets in your laundry room, same process. Empty them, wipe them down inside and out, and reorganize as you put things back. Store items you use frequently at eye level and easy to reach. Things you rarely use go up high or down low. And here's a tip that makes a huge difference. Create a designated spot for each category of supplies. All your detergents in one area, all your stain treatments in another, all your fabric softeners together. This group storage makes it so much easier to find what you need and to see when you're running low on something.
You bet. So, step 4, we're going to go to the floors and walls. Laundry rooms accumulate so much lint and dust, especially behind and around the machines. If you can safely move your washer and dryer, pull them out and sweep or vacuum behind them. You'll be amazed and maybe a little horrified at what's back there. Sweep or vacuum the entire floor, paying special attention to corners and along baseboards. Then mop if you have a hard surface floor. If you have tile, check the grout. Laundry rooms can get humid and grout can develop mildew. So scrub that with a grout brush and some cleaner if needed.
For walls, wipe down any splatters or marks, especially around where you pour detergent or handle wet clothes. If you have upper cabinets or shelving, don't forget to dust the tops of those. They collect dust and lint like crazy too. If your laundry room has a door, wipe down both sides of it, including the handle. It gets touched with wet or dirty hands all the time.
Step 5, organize the chaos. So now that you have everything clean, let's talk about keeping it organized. You want to create a system for sorting your dirty laundry, whether it's multiple hampers, a divided hamper, or just a clear system your family understands. Make sorting easy. Labels help darks, lights, delicates, even if it feels basic. It prevents the "I don't know where this goes" excuse. If you have space, consider adding a hanging rod for air drying items or hanging clothes straight out of the dryer to prevent wrinkles. And you can get racks that actually collapse down flat against the wall. And then when you need them, as you're emptying the dryer, you can put them up and hang things on them. Then when you put them away, it goes back down.
And another good thing about sorting is if you have the net laundry bags. I mean, they're the little like lingerie bags or washing bags. I don't know what you want to call them. I have a ton of them. But if you put your delicates in those, just make sure everyone in your family knows that if it goes into the wash when it comes out, it never goes into the dryer, because that will prevent a lot of things from being ruined in the dryer. Believe me.
Gotcha.
It's like,
Yeah.
did you do that? No, I didn't. I left it there wet. Good. So then you can hang it up. So back to the laundry room. Keep a small trash can in the laundry room for lint, dryer sheets, and empty bottles. This prevents garbage from piling up on surfaces. If you deal with stains frequently, create a stain station with all your stain removers, a brush, and maybe even a small spray bottle of diluted dish soap. Having everything in one spot means you can treat stains immediately instead of letting them set. And here's a game changer. Keep a lost sock basket. When you find a lone sock, it goes in the basket. When you find its partner, reunite them. If it's been in the basket for 3 months with no match, it's time to say goodbye.
You certainly can. So, step 6 is going to be your maintenance habits. Before I go on to that, let me add when you, one of the things that we do in my home, we're campers. And so I take an empty toilet paper roll and I have it right inside the closet, and that's where the lint goes. And when that toilet paper roll is full of lint, it goes in a large plastic Ziploc bag we have, and it's fire starters for when we go camping. So that's a little something. You can also put it in an egg carton and pour a little wax on it if you want to do that, but it's easier just to shove it in the tube. Okay, on to maintenance habits. The key to keeping your laundry room functional is the maintenance. After every load, wipe up any spills immediately. Leave the washer door open between loads to let it air out and prevent mildew. This is especially important for front loaders. Pull the lint from the dryer trap after every single load. It takes 5 seconds and it makes your dryer more efficient and safer. Again, lint is a fire hazard.
Once a week, do a quick tidy of the space. Put away any supplies that got left out. You know, they do get left out. Check if anything needs restocking and wipe down your folding surface. Once a month, run that cleaning cycle in your washer and check behind the machines for escape socks or lint buildup, or if you're like me, the hangers fall off the rack and that's where they fall. Every 3 to 6 months, deep clean your dryer vent system. These small regular habits prevent that overwhelming, oh my gosh, how did it get this bad situation that always makes you want to avoid the laundry room entirely. Consistency over perfection, always.
So true. A few bonus tips to make your laundry room even better. If you have the space, keep a small basket for items that need special attention. Hand wash, air dry, delicate cycle. This prevents them from getting mixed in with regular laundry and potentially ruined. Also, if you're dealing with persistent musty smells, check for moisture issues. A small dehumidifier or even just improving ventilation can make a huge difference.
And here's something people don't think about. And I don't think about it because I don't use an iron. But anyways, clean your iron and ironing board if you keep them in the laundry room. That iron plate can get gunky and actually transfer residue to your clean clothes. Wipe it down with a damp cloth when it's cool, or use an iron cleaning product if it's really built up. And that ironing board cover, wash it. It collects dust and can get really stained. Most covers are removable and machine washable.
So there you have it, a complete laundry room refresh. Declutter first, clean those machines, tackle surfaces and storage, don't forget the floors and the walls, organize the chaos, and build in simple maintenance habits. You can even add them on your calendar. Your laundry room might be small, but when it's clean and functional, it makes one of your most frequent household tasks so much easier.
Remember, you don't have to do all of this in one session. Tackle it in chunks if you need to. Clean the machines one day. Organize the storage another day. Progress over perfection. And if you tackle this project, we want to see it. Share your before and after photos in our Facebook community or tag us on Instagram.
Yes, we love celebrating your wins. Head to www.abcdeclutter.com and join our website, Declutter with the JJ's community, to share your transformation. And if this episode was helpful, share it with a friend, someone who's been avoiding their laundry room.
Until next time, keep it simple.
Keep it intentional. And as
always,
keep decluttering.
Decluttering.
My gosh. Well, this has been the JJ's Declutter Podcast. Happy laundering.